Okay guys, now we'll start with cookies and headers. So what are cookies, what are headers? So first we'll take headers as the first, then we move forward to cookies. So what is headers? So headers are just simply metadata of your API. So what is metadata? Metadata is called like data of a data, like what type of data is. So whatever data you are sending in the API, so it just in the headers you just telling, okay, this type of my data is, and a lot of stuff like apart from data, when you send a request you tell what kind of request. A lot of stuff you just store in headers. So you, I mean, it's not necessary, you can just send in the body also, but there are some standards, so we'll always use headers. So when you send a request, always like headers come. So how can we check headers? So firstly I'll make a route normal, and I'll say request comma response, and here I'll just console dot log, I'll say request dot header. You can see, I think it's headers, not header. So we'll just print it. Okay guys, now if you go to Postman, so you can see there are headers which are being auto. This is completely empty. Why? I can't see anything. So you can see 8 hidden. So we'll just, okay, we'll say okay, show me. So now you can see it's sending Postman token, content type, content length, host, user agent, like a bunch of stuff. So let me just send it here and check what we get, or we get all the stuff or not. You can see we got the content type, and here I'm not responding, so it's keep on running. We got the content type application slash JSON. Then we have content length, uh, connection, a bunch of stuff like host is where is hosted, Postman token, accept. So you can like set a lot of data. Like we can say here, let me just res dot send. I'll just say res dot end. The headers like uh, role, and I'll say admin 1. So like there are 3 admins, super manager, manager maybe. So here I can just, whenever they are sending the request, so from the front end as they login, I can just set the role as admin 2. So whenever they'll come, I can check, okay, they are admin 2, they are not authorized to use this route. So if I again send it, and here you can see role admin 2, we got it. So like we know you have a role admin 2, you can't just access. So it's simple. We'll just say is not equal to admin 1. So like I'll say return res dot send, you are not authorized. I'll just say that. Otherwise I'll say send, you are authorized, like normal, there's not anything. Okay, it's reloaded. Now I'm sending admin 2. So if I send, so we getting a back, you are not authorized because you are admin 2. So you can see this again printing because the print is still there. Now if I make to admin 1, so if I again send it, so you can see you are authorized. So this person is authorized, this person is not. But now comes, okay, you can send headers from the front end or API, whatever you say. But what about if I want to set some headers? So you can just, when you are sending back, so you can just say here request, sorry, res dot set header, and you just say whatever you feel like. You'll say attached. So you are telling I have attached what? You have attached a file. So we'll say like file attached. You have attached a file of document, like what I'll say, payment file. So I just telling okay, I have attached the payment file, and in this here you say everything is done. Okay, like everything is done and payment file is attached, like you are just setting an headers. Okay, maybe you are sending a file. So now if I run it again, so this time it doesn't matter whether you send admin, because I am not checking. Send, everything is done, and you can see here we got the headers. So whenever you want to see the headers, you can just come here, the headers we got in response. So here you can see we got attached payment file. And what are these headers? We haven't said. So these are by default set by Express, so that's why you don't have to think any of it. You can see X powered by Express, content type text HTML, content let 18. So these are stuff done with the like Node.js and Express. We just have to see what we are doing. So we are just attaching a file, and so currently we are just sending like this string. So you can see here it's telling me content type as text HTML. Text or HTML are basically the same thing. Now supposingly I'll send a object. I'll say message okay, okay, save, nodemon running. Now again I send it. Now you can see content type application JSON. So automatically it's telling okay, this is a application slash JSON file. If you want to set more data, you can say res dot set header. You can say more data, and you will say data, whatever you want to send there. And now if I hit send, can come, you can see more data. But suppose you want to send 10 headers by yourself from your side, so writing this 10 times is totally unnecessary. So we can just remove, and we can say res dot set header. We'll just make a object, and here we'll say like session maybe alive, whatever in 3 seconds maybe, and this will be like in without this, yeah, like a object. Save. Now again I hit send. So you can see we got I think it hasn't been reloaded or what. Okay, there is error. Maybe session is a like keyword in Express headers, so that's why. Yeah, let me send. Okay, header name must be a valid HTTP token. Okay, it was when you are sending one, so it's like a lot, so it's just like res dot set. Now if I hit it again, see, now it's perfectly fine, and we got the data session 123 alive, expires in 3 seconds. So it's when you setting a lot of data, like a lot of, but this also valid if you want to send one. So if I just like change into one, like I want to send one of the header only, not a lot, and I put a comma, save. Now if I think everything's fine here, hit run, send. See, session 123 alive. So res dot set also working, res dot set headers. So whatever you want to feel like you can use. So I'll say rest.set is much more appreciable because you can set a lot of headers at once also, and single header also, though there is not any compulsion. So this is what all about, what to say, like headers. Now we'll move forward to cookies. So you know, cookies are some like storage which are stored on the client storage or client browser, which has a expiry time. And I have told you, like shown you a detailed view on like what is cookie in the JavaScript part. So I'll just show you how you can like use it from the backend, because cookie is accessible both from backend and front end. So let's just start. So I'll just delete this stuff, set and other stuff. Now firstly, mm, you can see cookies. So these are cookies which are currently totally empty. Okay guys, so most probably I'll show you with the browser, because here, like there I can show you how to reach with document, right, and inspect. If I go to localhost port 4000, so it's normal message, okay, okay, and this is my thing, and I go to memory applications. So you can see cookies currently on this website is too much. Let me just delete all of the cookie. Clear. So see, now it won't be there. How much time I reload? So let me make it a little bigger. Yeah, now it's better. So how can we set the cookie? Like from the front end we know, like from the front end we can just say here, like doc. How do we set the cookie from backend? So here, before sending the request back, we'll just say like rest dot set header, and here I'll say like cookie set cookie. So I want to set the cookie, and here I'll give the value. So I'll say foo equals to bar. So this foo is my key and bar is my value, and I want to set a cookie. So if I save it, if I go back here and reload, so it will access the same. So I'll just control plus R. So you can see we got foo bar value, and you can see session. So you know, if when you don't give time, so it just by default goes in the session mode. So we got the foo and bar. We what have done, we just say sorry guys, set cookie. So if you say set cookie, now if you want to replace, you say data, foo equals to data. Again I reload it, we got food data. But suppose you say set cookie 1, maybe you misspelled, save it, reload. So nothing happened. Why? Because you wrote a wrong like keyword or whatever you say, because if you want to set the cookie, you have to write set cookie. Now if I show you from the console, so I'll say document dot cookie. You can see it showing you food data. If I now send another data, or here I can say X. If I reload just this, it's got reloaded. So we go to application, so we got this also. Now go to console, so we got both the data. So this is the way you can use, but we'll see some advanced stuff. So we'll use cookie parser, because we'll set like expiry date and a lot of stuff. So let's just npm install cookie dash parser. So this is the cookie parser we can use to see it installed. Now I'll change back to nodemon in the running mode. Now here firstly I'll say constant cookie parser, I say, and here I say require cookie dash parser. Okay guys, and let me just save it normally and see in this. Okay, postman I have deleted, I mean removed. Let me show you the results in the postman also of this set cookie data. So if we go, yeah, if we just say send, then see we got the cookie also. So you can, I mean, check from the postman also, but I'm using browser because I'll show you something which you, I mean, you can't do in the postman, because for that you need a browser. Now come back to the this cookie parser. So after here I'll just say app.use, I'll add a middleware as cookie parser. So we can just use the cookie parser. Now if I want to use the cookie, so I'll just say res dot like res dot cookie. Now here I can just directly give the value, not like this. I'll just say like a header, the way we give in headers. So we'll say what, like we can say like time, and we'll say 3s, like 3 seconds left. Save. Now I'll reload this. Let me open the browser and reload from here. Okay, let me just run it. Yeah, okay, maybe it's cookie parser like this. Yeah, so now if I go to this website, yeah, so it was always like this. So now if we go here, we can see we got the time res. If I want to give another value, I'll say res dot cookie attempts, and I say 4. Like you have 4 attempts left, whatever you want to say of. Save it, everything saved. Now if I reload, so we got the attempts, and you can check the like headers also. So you can just go to network, go here, and you can see we are sending the headers also. So you can see these are the response headers. So if you want to set the headers, so I'll just say res dot set, I'll just use set, and I say it it's a header, and here I'll just say heading normal. Save it. Now I just reload this, got reloaded. Now you can check the data, response header. So you can see it's a header heading, and if you go to application, so we are like cookie is always running. So these were about like how you can use the cookie and cookie parser. Now we'll see some advanced in cookie. Now suppose you want to delete this data from backend only. So here you will say res dot clear. So let me don't reset it. So once it's set, so you just can't remove it until it's the time expired. So its time expires expiry in session, so you already know. If I reload again, so it will always be there. Now if I want to delete, so I'll say res dot clear cookie, and I give the cookie key value. So cookie value is suppose data, I'll say data. Save it. Now again I reload, data got removed. I want to remove the time, so here I'll just write remove time. reload, time got removed. If I want to remove that something is not there, suppose time, reload, see nothing happened, no errors. So it came here, search for the time, not found. Okay, it says let's move forward. So this was about like setting cookie, removing cookie. Now we'll say some other stuff here. Now like we'll give the time after how much duration the cookie should be deleted. So I'll set the cookie for max age, max age like 500, so maybe 2000. Firstly let me just remove, make it to like a object. Yeah, cookie parser. Why it's showing like this? Okay, yeah, sorry, it is done when we set the like cookie. So here it's like normal only. So here when we are setting a cookie, so let me just set a cookie like res dot cookie. So here I'll again say like any key and their value. Now here I'll just pass the object. Now here I'll say max age, I'll say 5000. So after 5 seconds it should expire. Save it. Now again I reload, you'll see the difference in this expires. Control reload. So you can see we got the time of 5 seconds key value, and after like 5 seconds it should be expired, and it's showing you the time of like 21:30. I don't know what time is this. Size this cookie value, show URL encoded. Now suppose let me make another route like app dot get, I'll say slash get, and here I'll say request comma response res dot send hello, save. Now if I go to slash getting get maybe dev tools, you can see that has like that cookie has gone, this key value, because its timer was for only 5 seconds. So when I gone to the another route of the same domain, so it has gone, you can clearly see. Now again if I go to same normal get, you can see it's still there because time has not over, like I have set it. Now if I go to slash get, it's gone, you can clearly see it because I'm setting a time. Now suppose again I show you like normal here. Okay, now if I go to slash get, we can see it's still there in the get also because 5 seconds hasn't over and I open it. Now again if I go to get, you can see it's gone. So this is what is cookie. Apart from that we can just give some time also. So I'll say expires, and I'll say new date, I'll say 26 June 2022, like whatever you think of. Okay, yeah, it should be in like, yeah, like this string. Now if I go to this route and you see a different date, now you can see it's showing you like 222 6th 25th, and we also given 26 5th 222. So this is the way you can set like how much time it should expire. Then also we have something like HTTP only, so we'll make it true. So what does this mean? By default it's false, so it means it is not accessible from the front end side. So what I am telling, it should be not accessible from the client side. or client side JavaScript, if I say precisely. And if I save it, now you can see this HTTP only is not clicked, like there should be a tick if we make. Now if I again reload this, because you can see we got a tick. Now if we go to console, I'll say document dot cookie. So you can see we got foo and attempts. You can see foo and attempts, but not the key, because key is only accessible from HTTP. If I edit HTTP and like remove it, if there is a way from removing it. Okay, let me remove from here. So if I say false, don't set any cookie, like HTTP only. So this is the by default behavior. Okay, now if I go back to console, document.cookie, we got in key also. So you can just do that also. Now apart from that, we have something called secure. So secure is for only accessible on the HTTPS. So we'll just make a comment here, we'll say secure true, save it. Now if I reload, you can see it's a secure. Now it will be accessible on like HTTPS. Now if I make data, it's like value 123, you can see it's on the secure side. So it's like finding it secure, then it's like sending. Otherwise, if it's not a secure server, or you can say request response cycle, so it won't send this data. So mine is secure, so it's showing the secure and is being sent. Otherwise, if it was not secure, so we couldn't have got that data. Now if I say secure false, reload, so see it's got removed. Or if I make it true, and here we say name any value like action, reload, so we got it, because it's showing okay yours a secure connection. Maybe on your side it might like find like this HTTP is not secure, maybe, I'm not sure. So suppose let me check with the Postman, maybe in the Postman it can't find a secure connection, then you won't get that secure cookies. Same get route normal, if I hit send cookies, so we can see we are not getting any cookies here because it can't find a secure connection here. But if I make it to false, which is by default, now if this person will sending the cookie and secure false. Now if I say true, so there is no cookies back because it can't find a secure connection. So this is what about secure. Then we have something called domain, but I can't show you because I don't have a domain. So you say okay, transfer on domain, true, false, something like that, but I don't currently have a domain, so I just can't show you. So this is what all about headers and cookies. So it just like headers are like basic extra information about your APIs, and cookies are mostly used on the session side from the client. Okay, session is there, like that stuff. So yeah, that's it in this part, guys.